Hi, this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. Welcome to Job Search Radio.
Are you looking for a new job or interested in leveling up? Job Search Radio is your go-to resource for insider tips on job hunting and growing your career. Here's your host, Jeff Altman.
Episode 399 of Job Search Radio. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and I've got a show today about how to respond to a lowball job offer. Firms do extend low offers. It happens. How do you respond? Do you freak out? Do you act tactically, strategically? What do you do? That's what today's show is about, and I do hope you find it helpful. Please give the show 5 stars in iTunes or Stitcher or wherever you listen to the show. It does help other people find it. And if we're not connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request to me at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. And let's get going. Today we're going to take a salary negotiation scenario, or a negotiation scenario out of the Shark Tank, the ABC TV series where entrepreneurs come to pitch product ideas to 5 people who are going to evaluate whether they want to invest. Now, here's the classic Shark Tank scenario. One of them makes an offer to purchase more stock for the amount of money that's being requested from the entrepreneur. So let's say someone walks in and says, I want $500,000 for a 5% share of my firm. One of the investors is going to sit there and go, I'll give you the $500,000, but I want 25%. In job hunting, a similar scenario occurs when you've said you're looking for a certain amount of money, and they respond by saying, offering you a lesser amount. Now, you have a couple of different ways of responding when you get a low offer or a lower offer. Number one is, I want to remind you of the quote from The Godfather. It's business, not personal. You don't respond in an indignant way such as, I'm stereotyping here, what? Are you kidding me? What's wrong with you? You don't respond in a way that can be interpreted that way. Number one is you might resell your value. Perhaps this has been a long job search process, and they've forgotten about some of the things that you bring to the situation. Now, often the advice that you then get, if that doesn't work, is to say, I want to think about it. But as often happens in the Shark Tank, people want to think about it for longer than the employer is willing to accept listening to it. And thus the offer is rescinded. In much the same way as in Shark Tank, even the request of being able to think about it for a minute or to call someone for advice or for the 2 people to hash it out can be met with, okay, that they're not going to, they're going to withdraw the offer that they've made. So what you can do, instead of I'm going to think about it, is to come back with a counter offer. Let's say you're looking for 150 and they come back with 140. You can respond by saying, I think this is a great opportunity. I'm willing to show some flexibility, but I'd like you to show some flexibility too. I would accept this offer at 147.5. Now, they may respond by saying, we can't go that high. We can go to, and they pick a number. Maybe it's 144. Maybe it's 142. Maybe it's 145. Whatever it is, you move them off the original number. And that's the game plan, moving them off the original number by indicating your willingness to accept if they're willing to be a little flexible. You're willing to show some flexibility too. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here's a few ways that you can follow up with me. First of all, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching from me, email me at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us, and in the subject line, put the word coaching. I'll get back in touch with you. We'll set up a time to speak for an introductory conversation. We'll see if it makes sense for us to work together. Generally, I work with people at a manager level and above. Next, if you're not at that level, the next best way to work with me is through JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. There I have curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read that's going to help you find work more quickly. Plus, you can ask me questions through the site. I'll be very happy to answer them. Next, if you're not sure about your resume or your LinkedIn profile or both, I do critiques of them, and you can find out more about them at thebiggamehunter.us, as well as what I call a job search makeover, where you hire me, we sit down for 60, 90 minutes or so, we go through everything that you're doing in your search, maybe we do a mock interview, and when all is said and done, you are much better prepared to go forward. I have a lot of services like that. Again, you can find out about them at thebiggamehunter.us. So I'll be back soon with more. In the meantime, have a great day. Take care.
If you would like to have Jeff give you advice about your job search, you'll love JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. This site has all of Jeff's books and guides to job hunting available free. The ability to have Jeff answer your questions, plus podcasts and videos that'll help you with all the different parts of a job search, including writing a winning resume and cover letter, great answers to interview questions, how to negotiate effectively, whether you want an easy way or want to get tough, plus a community of people like you who you can get advice from. The site again is JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. That's JobSearchCoachingHQ.com.